You won't see this one coming.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband his mom can't live with us for months-long stretches? My husband and I have been married for almost 2 years, and our son is 10 months old. We live in Canada. I grew up here while my husband immigrated when he was a student. My parents live nearby, which has been invaluable during my pregnancy and since. My mom comes over regularly to help us out. My husband and her are on good terms too, so it's been going well. His parents live in another country. We have visited them once since we got married. That was 7 months ago. The time prior to that was our wedding itself, which took place there. My husband had been talking about my mother-in-law visiting soon for a long visit, which I was happy with. We recently moved into our new house. I've done a good job decorating it. We have a large guest room, and I was looking forward to hosting her, especially since it would make my husband happy. A couple of days ago, he was complaining about how detailed her visa application was. I told him I was surprised it was so thorough. He told me that it's because while regular visa forms allow a stay of 6 months max, this one allows 2 years. I asked why would she need a stay of more than 6 months. He said that she had been thinking of winding up her medical practice and basically retiring, and this would then allow her to stay for a longer visit if we all decide that it works. I was stunned. I told him he should just do the regular application because his mom won't be staying for anywhere close to 6 months. I had it in my mind that she'd be staying for like a month. That's how long we stayed for when we went there. He said that's his mom. She tells him how alone she feels. She can't go to my brother-in-law's because he lives with roommates, and we can't just put a timer on her visit here. He said she's been looking forward to helping us out with our son. I told him we don't need help. We manage fine on our own, and with my mom's help. I wanted to host his mom as a guest, not as a part of our household. He complained that how was it fair that my parents could visit whenever they wanted while his can't. I was hurt by that because my parents have helped us out a lot, and I asked him if he wants us to limit how often my mom comes to visit. He said no, that's not what he meant, that he likes her, but it wasn't fair to his parents. My reply was that when my mom comes, she goes at the end of the day. That wouldn't be the case with his. I ended it by saying he should look into the easier regular form because she can't be thinking of staying for that long. He chose to sleep on the couch that night and has been cold with me since. I hate that. We've never been cold to each other like this. I talked to my mom too. She said that having his mom live with us for long stretches would definitely affect me. That this is worth fighting for. I haven't seen him working on the application since. Last night, he went out when his mom called. When he came back, I asked him how she took it. He told me he had told her he's looking into what application best suits her. He asked me if I'd changed my mind. I said no. He just shook his head and started watching TV. Am I the asshole?
Not the asshole. If she's winding up her practice, she can move to Canada in her own place and visit like your mom. No need for her to live with you.
I don't understand why, if she's winding down her medical practice and wanting to be gone for up to 2 years, she wouldn't rent her own house nearby. She's a welcome visitor for a certain amount of time, but if she's wanting to stay for an extended period of time, she needs her own accommodations. There's a difference between a visit and moving in.
Jumping in to say this. Tell your husband you understand him wanting to have his mother here and you're looking forward to her being more present in your daily life. But you are a partnership and your ability to have intimate interactions would be restricted. And that if his mom decides to stay during her visit, then you'd love to help her go apartment hunting. If he pushes back, emphasize that you are great with her becoming a bigger part of your village, but your home is just that, a space for you to have peace and privacy when needed.
Not the asshole. I have a sneaky feeling your husband is trying to sponsor his mother to stay permanently in Canada. This could well have been his plans all along. You need to make it clear to your husband his mother is not to stay with you for a long period of time, definitely not permanently.
He can still sponsor her if she gets her own place. Assuming they aren't from a super impoverished country, she probably has some money to pay her way and could potentially even immigrate on her own under her medical skills if she was willing to work for a couple more years. I'm curious that OP mentions his parents as a couple, but only mom is coming for a long time and needs a visa. No mention of father-in-law, but refusing mom's extended stay is unfair to his parents. Is it significantly easier to only sponsor one person versus a couple in Canada? Feels like there's some loophole he's trying to use.
He said he's just doing it to keep options open if we all decide we're good with a longer stay. I made it clear that I don't see myself ever being okay with that, so it was a moot point. That's where I might have overstepped because he's been cold to me since then. Even today, he had breakfast before I woke up. I hate this entire situation.
Not the asshole. This is big. The cultural pressures are huge. The impact on your life would be huge. Your husband's attempt to sneak this into your life without consulting you is huge. Your husband's iciness when you raise concerns is also huge. This is a big deal. You are not overreacting. Never doubt yourself that these are massive issues. You're very wise to treat them like a big deal and not let yourself get silenced and steamrolled so completely in a new marriage.
Not the asshole. I read long stay and I thought 2 weeks, not 1 month. He complained that how was it fair that my parents could visit whenever they wanted while his can't. This is where the problem is. He thinks your parents living in the same area is the same as his mother living in your house. These are not equivalent situations. You should ask him how he would feel if your parents moved into the spare room for 2 months. If she is already feeling lonely, how is she going to feel after retiring and spending up to 6 months in another country? What is her plan for when she returns? It almost sounds like he wants her to permanently move in with you. Have you discussed that in the past? Is that an expectation in their culture?
No, we have never discussed her or his dad moving in. Honestly, some of my extended family in Pakistan do have this arrangement where families live together, but this was never something that was on the cards for us because his parents are well established there.
Ah yes, Pakistan, say no more. Canada is the end goal, and your husband is planning on moving them over. And he knows he has to do it quick because if People's Party gets elected, they won't be able to come at all. That's what's driving this. I don't know what province you live in. I am in BC. But you would have to also sign the paperwork. Don't sign it. They aren't planning on going home. Good luck.
He'll 100% forge her signature.
Stay in the loop with all the latest updates. Hit that like button and follow for more exciting content.